Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com.
It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Matt's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1270 for January 21st, 2011. ID8.
The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by Ford and voice-activated sync, featuring true hands-free calling, turn-by-turn directions, 911 assist, and more. Available exclusively on Ford and Lincoln Mercury vehicles.
And now, get ready for Dick. Dick DeBartolo, put the microphone in your face.
Okay, Leo, so I had this great thought.
Yes.
I said, Leo, if we do one more show at CES,
yes,
we'll be exactly 2 weeks ahead like we like to be. And
so
then,
basically, we're going to do one more and throwaway show.
Exactly.
And then we'll be all caught up.
And then Lisa said, you know what, walk down the aisle.
There's a really great product.
Yes. She said there's a booth. She said stop at the third booth.
She's ruining our streak.
I know.
So let me explain for those of you who are listening in and saying, what the heck, this is the noisiest GizWiz in history. We are not in the studio.
Oh, really?
I am not sitting on my ball.
I thought this was your new building.
It's large, isn't it?
Yes.
We're actually at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is a little event, a side event called Showstoppers, where some of the best products gather. And we get to see them in a kind of a little bit more relaxed environment,
exactly,
let's face it, with food and drink and all of our friends. So it's kind of a fun thing to go to Showstoppers.
Absolutely.
So ID8 is here.
Well, we're going to explain. I know one of these gadgets. I know this, the MoGo
MoGo.
The MoGo Talk, okay.
So what's your name, sir?
Stuart next door.
Hi, Stuart.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. What does ID8 do?
ID8 develops consumer electronics accessories for users who go from desktop to home to office in completely mobile environments.
Well, that's everybody, isn't it, these days?
It is everybody these days, and especially with different devices. So whether it's a smartphone or a tablet or a notebook, you want everything in productivity in any place you want to be.
Now, somebody called me the other day on the radio show and said, I would like to be able to use my phone when I'm in the house, but then I leave the house, I'd like to continue to use my cell phone. I'd even like to maybe continue the same call. Is it that kind of thing?
Well, it's like that. I mean, because what's happening in that direction, it's almost like the development of the tablets. The tablets now are going to let you carry your computer with you, and when you're going to come out, your tablet's going to be in your purse or your notebook or your briefcase, and you're going to want to pull it out and bring up one of our newer products that's actually going to be leveraging your phone with you everywhere.
Well, let's get a close-up. This is the one that Dick was talking. This is the MoGo Talk XD.
Right.
What does this do?
Okay, so this is an iPod, an iPod Touch case. No, I have the Touch. The iPhone case.
Well, you know, if I just turned it around, you probably could have gotten that right.
Exactly.
So, Stuart, it's a very slim case. It doesn't add a lot of weight or bulk to it, but I can see there's something in the back. What is that?
That is a Bluetooth headset. ID8 has developed the only smart case that incorporates a Bluetooth headset right in the iPhone case. So now you can store and charge your device with you, always charged.
I can't tell you how many earpieces I've lost.
I
Bluetooth,
can. It's 87.
It's quite a few. I mean, you know, it drives me crazy, but they get smaller and smaller and easier to lose.
Yeah.
This is a great idea. Now,
So
it has to be a MoGo Bluetooth headset, right?
It does have to be a MoGo Bluetooth headset. So that's basically what we've done is we've integrated the case, the design, the headset all together, so it's very easy to use.
When you put this in the cradle, does it charge both devices?
It's at night when you go back, when you're charging your phone, you charge both simultaneously.
Okay.
So you plug it into your iPhone dock or your 30-pin connector, and you charge the iPhone and you charge the Bluetooth. That's another nice feature because I never remember to charge it. How much does this cost?
$99.
That's the same as actually
Regular,
less than a lot of Bluetooth
and
headsets.
how much life do you get out of that when it's charged?
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours of talk time?
Of talk time,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
So there's one. That's the MoGo Talk XD. But now, what are these little credit card-sized devices?
So this is the future. This is basically we're the first company to launch a full line of tablet accessories for different work environments.
So I see you have a Samsung Galaxy S Tab here.
We have Samsung Galaxy Tab. We've got
There's an iPad.
If you look at the iPad, basically what we've found is that you've gone from a consumption device when you first start to use the devices to actually a creation device. Now you want to send an email, you want to send a paragraph, you want to do something. So now you're actually doing something with tablets. You want to be able to input more device input. So we've got, first we have a Bluetooth stand here, an integrated keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard. This one is going to be into production in the second quarter.
Will that work with the iPad as well as the Galaxy?
It'll work with the iPad and Galaxy. It's a Bluetooth device and will work very, very well both.
Oh, it'll work with anything actually that has Bluetooth keyboard, right?
So you have a super thin, very nice design, pops up into a stand, and then you now have the ability to use the keyboard and carry it with you, lightweight, small.
I like that. How much is that going to be in the fall?
$79.
Very good price.
Good, yeah,
Okay,
that is excellent.
So from there, we've got a full suite of accessories here that actually begin to blend into a case. And so the two main ones are a new headset. This is our MoGo HD, our high-definition headset that's got wideband audio for the new voice communications for Skype and other devices. It's got an integrated carrying case with a built-in charger, so you actually have a week's worth of talk time built into it. But most importantly, it's designed to fit in the credit card slot of a case or of your wallet. So it's the world's thinnest Bluetooth headset in a case.
That is really slick.
Nice.
So if you've got a credit card slot, you just slide it right in there.
It's like in the card slots.
Now these are all not on the market for about 6 months?
In March and April is when they're all expected.
Okay, not so far.
So this is one of our first products we had developed years ago for the laptop industry was the
mouse.
MoGo Talk
Right,
mouse.
yep.
So we brought out a new version of the mouse.
Wait a minute. This is so thin. It's so. Look at that. It's a credit card sized mouse. But it has the left and right button. It even has a scroll in the middle.
Correct.
That's amazing.
So this pops up, and now for Android devices, it works extremely well. So you have the Android left-right swipe. You can actually do that. So now you're here with your keyboard. You come into your office, you drop your tablet with you. Instantly, your keyboard, your mouse come alive. You're able to work and actually function very, very productively. From that, we've also got, so the MoGo mouse also can store into the device. We've got the MoGo Speak, which is the world's first micro speakerphone. So you Bluetooth speakerphone, put it into a small group conference.
That's awesome.
If you're in a tablet environment,
Those Skype people next door must love that.
I know. I can't get. They've already lost their voice. They've talked about it. But so you drop it off here, and then if you want to go into privacy mode, you pick it up as a little handset.
It's like a little phone.
That's like a little phone. But it's not really meant for a smartphone accessory. It's meant for when you're going around carrying your tablets. It's what am I going to be doing? How am I going to be carrying it?
And again, that goes right in the slot, just like a credit card. You got it all.
It's going to be sold as a whole.
It's going to be sold as a kit. Today we're working with a custom case with Cinna, one of our case partners, and they're actually.
So you get the whole thing with a case.
You can get for Christmas we'll have full sets with cases.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Stuart, really neat stuff. This is all from ID8, ID, the number 8. Is there a website people can know more about the MoGo stuff?
ID8 Mobile. You can go to either MoGoTalk.com or ID8Mobile.com.
Really cool. Thank you, Stuart. Really nice to meet you. Thanks for all your help.
Thank you. You're
Wow,
welcome.
I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's excellent.
It actually is, the key to inventing a new product that works is filling a need.
Yes.
And I think there's a real clear need for this kind
a lot of the products
portability.
here are a solution to which there is no problem.
Right.
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
not going to do well.
No. Yeah.
Like the thing with the hand
yes,
and the head.
Exactly right.
There's
I was yesterday saying, so you're watching a thing on your phone, but the family should be watching it. So you call them and you tell them to do this, and then when I'm watching on my phone,
you can see it.
Goes to them.
Yeah, no, there's no
I don't
market.
have the nerve to say, why?
Why would I want to do that?
Why do I want? Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what, I do want to thank our friends at Ford before we wrap this up.
Yeah.
They brought us out here. They're sponsoring the show. They've been sponsors of the network. We love Ford, and I want to talk a little bit about the Ford Sync and the My Ford Touch, if you don't mind. Have you been over there? They have. I know you don't have a car.
No, but my ride over here was in a Ford.
Oh, did you play with it?
With the Touch 2.
Isn't it awesome?
I heated my seat.
Yes.
Yes. Each seat has its own.
A butt warmer.
Yeah.
Well, that's the technical term. I know.
Sure.
I shouldn't use that in the public, but tushy toucher.
Right.
Well, that's later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
No, they actually. I know you don't want to buy a car, but you're looking for the My Ford Touch in a device you could just put on your desk. They've got that over at the Pavilion of the South Hall. Go over and see that.
Put a bit in.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's talk a little bit about Ford.
Yeah.
We came here with the help of Ford Motor Company. And now I'd like to put on my professional announcer voice and tell you that Ford and the hands-free Ford Sync is absolutely the best way to get audio, to get hands-free calling, to get 911 alerts, to get traffic, movie times, gas prices, and more in your car without taking your hands off the wheel or your eyes off the road. I really love my Ford Sync, and now if you come to the show, you'll want to see the new Ford Sync Plus My Ford Touch that's in all the many of the new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, optional in some, standard in others. It includes an 8-inch LCD screen on the center console, 2 5-inch screens. Are they 5, 3, 5? I'm not sure. Behind the steering wheel, and then the 5-way touch buttons, 2 of them on the steering wheel, give you absolute control. You are totally connected. And I just saw the new app platform. This is really awesome with Pandora, Stitcher, and a lot more. You can listen to Pandora radio as you're driving your Ford or Lincoln vehicle. Really cool stuff. Here's what you do. Go to syncmyridepodcast.com to find out more, syncmyridepodcast.com, or better yet, go to your Ford or Lincoln vehicle dealer and say, I want to test drive the Ford Sync Plus My Ford Touch. All right. Thank you, Ford, for bringing us here. And thank you, Dick, for coming all this way. What a great time.
We're now many episodes ahead.
And as you know, we don't really care about the content. We don't really care about the audience.
About numbers.
We just want to be ahead.
That's it. We want to be ahead, and we want to be back on our old schedule.
When do you go back to?
I'm going back Saturday night.
All right. Well, have a great show.
Radio,
come on the radio on Saturday, and we'll see you then.
Okay.
And enjoy the rest of CES.
Thank you. In the meantime, I'll be here.
DAILY. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.